In this video, I'm going to show you how I take a product like this and turn it into an advert that looks something like this. I hope you enjoyed that. So now we're going to delve into a few different techniques of how I created those shots and some of the editing process behind putting it all together. So the product that we're going to be working with today is a bitters that usually goes in cocktails. So this is the product. It's called Apothecary Bitters. This usually is used in something like an old-fashioned or a whiskey sour, and it adds that kind of bitter, as you would expect, taste to the cocktail, and it's something that's quite interesting if you're playing around with different flavors in drinks. You can change up which type of bitters you use. This one is citrus flavored, and as so, I've got a few extra props that are going to go on in the background which aid the product and enhance it further. So citrus, I've got lemons and limes. And in addition to that, I've got a few things that I'm going to use. So to me, it gives off a kind of vintagey, warm tones vibe. So I've got this little machine here, which is usually, again, used in food. This is a smoker. Makes really nice cheeses and things like that, but also gives a great effect on camera. And also, I've got some extra things just for the layout. So I've got a nice wooden chopping board here, and that's just going to give it that kind of earthy texture in the background, and that's going to be really nice. And then in addition to that, I've got a Lazy Susan. That's just going to make it spin. That's going to be helpful. So I'm using a couple softbox lights and a few reflectors and some other background, maybe USB LEDs. Nothing too much. Big black sheet, and I'm going to show you the process. Right, this is just me setting up the shot. So big sheet in the background and setting up the lights to go with it, getting the camera all in gear and putting the things in. So here's how I built the actual final shot with all the different elements, getting everything in. And as you probably see, it doesn't look that great right now. We have the smoke and it's kind of starting to build itself. Then punch in. And it's still not quite there, so I'm going to just pause it for a second, and we're going to go through what is a kind of preliminary color grading process. So first of all, we need to take the camera out of what's called log, which is kind of like raw photos, which will pump the saturation and the contrast, kind of get it looking like normal real life. And then now just dealing with the white balance. And then making sure that we get really nice bright highlights and dark shadows. So in the back, I want to kind of lose that dark area in the back, so I can bring the blacks right down, and then you don't see anything of that stuff in the background. And then we go on to the kind of color grade, which is a more creative process. Nothing too, you can get too carried away with it. And then, yeah, that's it really. And that's the final shot. This is how I did one of the zoom in, the opening shot. Just kind of thought it's quite fun to see how it's done. Little rubber bands on the tripod, just give it that extra bit of smoothness so you don't see the shake when you kind of come in. And this is the shot that it eventually creates. Right, I hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I enjoyed making it. I'm now going to move on to just give you a little highlight reel of some of the projects that I've done in the past. Enjoy.
882.
Leave it all, wide awake.
music playing, 'cause life is still a mystery.
Hey everyone, it's Jess and James here, and welcome to the Professional Speaker School.